Everybody, and welcome to our complimentary webinar for this evening, hosted by Ready Made Stores. My name is Odette Butcher, and I'm the webinar presenter and also the Ready Made mentor for Ready Made Stores. This is actually the second of two complimentary webinars offered by Ready Made Stores, and it is where brand new customers who've had their store delivery would come and join us for an unpacking or an unwrapping of their shop. And that is in the first webinar. And this is the second one where we just give a very, very high level, quite a speedy chat through some of the options available to you in terms of growing your store from a digital marketing perspective and also growing the traffic that you need to your online shop so that it will realize in sales, because everything with online business is about traffic, but not only traffic, it has to be good quality traffic, attracting the type of people who will really want to purchase your product. So that is key. Tonight is about digital marketing, online advertising, and ways to generate good quality traffic for your online shop. So we're going to begin now. I just want to share the screen. So just introducing myself briefly as Odette, I mentioned that before. Tonight, I will cover the agenda shortly, but these are the social media channels for Ready Made Stores. Myself and my colleague are responsible for the social media management for Ready Made Stores, and what we've tried to do is bring you all that we can, updated information on dropshipping, digital marketing, e-commerce, and online advertising. You're also welcome to follow us on YouTube. That is where I have put together on-screen tutorials where you can actually go and see what it is that I am doing in my own online shop. It's purely visual. If you're more of a visual learner, as I am, then you can actually go and see step by step how I'm performing certain tasks in our own online shop that you can replicate within yours. This is really important, I feel, for you to understand, is that e-commerce becomes, or any new topic for that matter, becomes so much easier when we have a spirit for learning. So I think half the battle is won if we have an open mind and we are willing to overcome these obstacles in terms of learning something new. And the whole world of digitization and virtual business can be a challenge for our generation, those over 40 or 38, to get our head round, but it is possible as long as we have a spirit for learning. This is a saying that really, really resonates with me and is very appropriate for our discussion tonight about digital marketing, in that people do not buy goods and services, they buy relations, stories, and magic. Very important when we are creating ads, when we are reaching out to customers and thinking about content strategies and that sort of thing, copywriting for ads, is that people do not buy goods and services, they buy relations, stories, and magic. And therefore, don't create ads, create a connection. That is key. It is in creating a connection with your following. You want people to notice you, and that is by striking a chord. In order to do that, it's hard, but that will be a very good indicator if you do or do not get followers and, of course, sales. So this is how I view digital marketing and online advertising relating to my online business and generating traffic for my own online shop, and that is to leave no stones unturned. It's very, very experimental. It's a bit like having children. They all have different characters, different genders, different physical issues, etc., etc. So it's the same thing with your online business. What works for one online business is not going to work for another. For example, I have an e-commerce platform, but because we sell experiences and not products, we are limited with what we can do because of online shopping protocol. For example, we cannot have a feed of the experiences on Google Shopping because we are not selling items, we are selling experiences. And we also run into some difficulties as well when Instagram and Facebook shop and so on. We have had challenges because we are not selling items, we are selling experiences. So that's a first-hand experience to you that every e-commerce business is different. And you mustn't compare yourself to another e-commerce business that is successful because perhaps their recipe will not work for your business. You need to find your own recipe that works. And this gives a very good visual in terms of how I see creating traffic to my site in terms of the macro platform, which is Celestial Gifts, and the micro platforms and channels that I have put together, including various landing pages, different resellers, influencers, ambassadors, bid or buy, all the different channels that tap into that filter traffic through to the main site. That is a good visual of how I generate traffic for our online shop. And so you would need to be tapping into the same. You know, you're not only going to get traffic from Facebook, there are so many other ways to generate traffic. And I will be sharing a lot of those at a very high level with you this evening. This is something that is really important that I have learned along the way, especially if you're starting to suffer with exhaustion, is that it takes the same amount of time to sell one product as it does to sell 100 products. Find ways to sell your products in bulk, sell more, and conserve your energy with less hassle. And especially with the drop shipping, and we've had a question already about the shipping to SA, etc. The beauty of drop shipping is that you don't need to be drop shipping to SA. You can drop ship anywhere in the world where it's a lot cheaper and logistically easier to get things to. You could also consider identifying various hero products within your product range and actually importing them in bulk here to SA and distributing them from here yourself. I mean, you could have 100 of some product, you know, in your garage or something in a couple of boxes that you would then do the dispatch from here within SA. So keep all of these things in mind. You know, there's a lot of troubleshooting, problem solving, overcoming obstacles, not necessarily drop shipping to SA. Think about other countries that you could drop ship to. That's the beauty of the site, the ready-made store platform that you have. And e-commerce is that it now opens you up to the international playground of digital selling online. You are not just limited to selling in SA, even though that's where we feel most comfortable. So we're going to be chatting a little bit about your hero product, a bit about social media management and planning, MailChimp and WhatsApp for marketing, as well as a brief introduction to PPC using Google and also the customer support ticketing system. So I'm going to actually go into that now because that one doesn't really come up later on. So here I am sharing the customer service portal that comes with all of the online shops. It is as part of your package, so you don't pay more for it. It's included in the price. And you have lifetime full access to this platform, this knowledge-based portal, which is highly, highly valuable in terms of intellectual property, the business experience and knowledge and time and patience that has gone into creating this portal to literally hold your hand every step of the way. So having presented for a year now for on behalf of Ready Made Stores and understanding more and more what's in this knowledge-based portal, there really is no excuse from any of us in terms of not really knowing what's going on, because they provide these webinars. Two of them are for free. There's this customer support portal that literally tells you how to do things from A to Z. So it's a matter of scheduling time in your diary when you first get your online shop to just be in here and reading the information. They have visuals, they've made little videos, they've broken everything up to be really, really simple here for you. They have 30 training documents on digital marketing and online advertising. And then they have another 30 about drop shipping operations and fulfillment. So there's a good 60 documents here to help you step by step. And this also integrates with the back end of your online shop, where you'll see like a little orange pop-up, and you can put your questions in there. And the search engine functionality is very, very powerful. So just to let you know that, you can go in here and do some reading, and it will really give you a lot of information. So I'm just including an article. Pretty much most of the questions that come through, I find from our attendees, the answers are actually in the knowledge base portal. So just know that if you're feeling lost and you don't know what's going on, this is your number one place to go for information. And if you can't find something, just put the keywords into the search box. I'm just going to go shipping, for example, was a question that we had. So here, it's all in here. So I'm just going to, shipping was a question that came through. This will return all of the different shipping related articles that will assist with your questions. Perfect. So that is your go-to place for info. So what are hero products? A hero product is the product you sell the most of. Customers will typically identify your business by your hero products. According to Pareto's 80-20 rule, 80% of your turnover is due to the sale of only 20% of your products. Identifying your hero product is imperative to beginning your marketing journey. Using your hero product as a marketing tool, the hero product is really a hook. It's that item that gets you through the front of the store. And you will notice this if you're walking through a shopping mall or down a main road and you see something really nice in the window, and that's what makes you walk through the door. That would be known as a hero product. And then when you're on the platform or inside the shop, then the sales assistants should be coming up to you, assisting you to convert that sale, and also upsell you to have maybe some other items to go with it. So it's important. I think I've included the link for Google Trends. I'm just going to send you the link for Google Trends. The next question from people is, how do I know what my hero products are? So Google Trends. What would indicate to you what your hero products are could be what your competitors are doing. That will give you a very good indication of what is selling well. So you'll need to find out who your competitors are, who your audience is, what they seem to be selling. And you can also use a free tool called Google Trends. That is a free tool to use to assist you with identifying your hero products. Hero products are used to recruit customers and drive sales. It makes advertising so much easier. It directs customers to your website. It creates a taproot system in terms of upselling to other products that you might have. It also helps you with building brand identification. So that's how people would start recognizing your e-commerce platform, by selling that one specific product or the bundle of products that everyone's going to that site for. Like Feltskin, for example, their hero product is the Feltskin, which is why it's quite good to have niche products that you're marketing. It makes it so much easier than focusing on general. Here we have a really cool little tool that I've come across, and it's called answerthepublic.com. It's a search listening tool for marketing, customer, and content research. Use our free tool to get instant raw search insights direct from the minds of your customers. And you can, of course, upgrade to the paid plan. Let me just share the link with you. So this is a very, very nifty little tool that you can save and have a little play with. And that will also give you an indication of what it is that people are searching for and asking for. And that will help you with the research of which of your products are most likely to be hero products within the whole product range that you have. Now, I think that all of us overlook the amount of free online shopping portals made available to us. There are a few that are paid, but I have noticed that definitely with the social media platforms, that you can pretty much create almost like an e-commerce platform within the social media platform. And that would include Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Okay, so let's start with Google Shopping. You can connect a feed of all of your products into Google Shopping. You have to set up a merchant account for that, and you can get that hooked up. Of course, you would pay for the Google Shopping, the clicks on your product. Google My Business is completely for free. It also has a shop function. Facebook Shopping is for free. The catalog is from the back end that is sponsored and that is for paid. But Facebook Shopping on the front end is actually for free. And in order to have Instagram Shopping, you need to have Facebook Shopping first. So think about that. Those two work hand in hand. Facebook and Instagram work hand in hand. Then there's also LinkedIn Shopping and Showcase page. I've investigated this further and I have since found out that LinkedIn Shopping is active, it's there, but it is still being rolled out. So as yet, it has not come to SA, but we need to keep our eye on that because LinkedIn Shopping is the perfect opportunity if you want to do B2B, which is business to business. And that would assist you with selling your items in bulk to some other businesses who might be interested. And then, of course, we have WhatsApp for Business, which has a catalog feature. That's where I would recommend that you add maybe your 10 or 20 of your hero products and let people focus on that. And it drives people direct to the main platform. Let's not forget, PS, about Pinterest can also be used for selling. These are some interesting price comparison websites and resellers. They will generally charge a pay-per-click or a commission, and that includes Bid or Buy. We've used Bid or Buy for years. Price Check, Shopmania, those are all shop comparison websites. Bid or Buy is more of a marketplace. Smart Price is also a price comparison. A lot would charge you a commission. I think it's about 30%. And of course, every shop is the direct competitor to Take a Lot. And they will also charge you a commission. But if Take a Lot, and I think it is probably quite oversaturated, you might want to give every shop a go. For me, these are some incredible platforms that I follow for inspiration. You might want to go and follow them to just mimic to see what they are doing. How and why are they selling so well online? Superbalist, Shapewear, One Day Only, Feltskin. On Instagram, there's a fabulous shop called Shop SA1. They don't even really have a website, but they have like 37 or 38,000 followers, and all their customers are actually selling the products. Then there's also Zuki, which is a pet shop. I really like the way that they epitomize to me how a brand new online shop should be looking these days. There's also BarkBox that's on Instagram, and I love them for their humor and how they really get people going for their sense of humor posts. That's also an e-commerce pet platform. This is a very interesting blog for you to keep and read at your leisure. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Social Selling. Discover everything you need to know to sell products on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. So I'm going to give you that link. Really, really handy to have these blogs to read at your leisure, just get different ideas, etc. Another one that I want to go through is Canva to create beautiful designs with your team using Canva's drag and drop feature and layouts to design, share, and print business cards, logos, presentations, and more. Canva is absolutely powerful, and we are using it all of the time, every single day, for all of our different designs that we are using. Not myself personally, but actually my colleague is in charge of design and graphic. And essentially what they're doing is offering you everything template related all in one place for a very small fee. So obviously we would use Canva as a very affordable tech tool for putting all of our creatives together and representing our business in the best possible way, our business and the products that we're selling. That's what we would use Canva for. But first, we need to have a plan of action when it comes to actually getting things together to hook up the presence of our business online. So we're going to go through briefly, because there's so much to cover today, account setup, social media scheduling tools, the basics of posting, boosting posts and videos, building an online community, using hashtags and which ones, shout outs and tagging, call to action, direct links to product pages, as well as choosing your social media platform wisely. So this is before we go and set up our accounts. We will need to identify our target audience. And like I said earlier, if you don't know anything about who your audience could be, then what you could do is try looking at what your competitors are doing. That will really, really assist you. Using an identifiable username, keep everything consistent. If your business name is quite long, then just shorten it for your profiles, but don't make your usernames different to your company name. The domain, the company name, all of the different usernames should be as close to the correct match as possible so that people don't get confused. We don't want to be confusing customers. You also want to include your contact details and web address. Don't be shy, get your phone numbers out there. I've been in business for 16 years now online, and I don't really, there's the odd freak who messages me, but I just delete and block them. Other than that, I've never had any issues with having my cell phone number out there. So don't be shy. People want to get hold of you. Certainly the old school type of person, they do want to pick up the phone and speak to you, just validate that you are who you say you are. So add your phone number. It makes you credible and it eases anxiety if people can phone you. Keep your bios short and be prepared for that before you go online to create your accounts, and also have an introductory post as well as a video. We need to be focusing a lot on videos, and Canva is a place where you can create really cool short ones. Social media schedulers, I personally have only used the top 3. Apparently the other 10 are very good as well, but generally speaking, I've only used the top 3. We are currently using Social right now because it's part of a bigger subscription package that we have for other tech tools that we use. Hootsuite is incredible, especially with their learning portal. And then, of course, you can schedule your Facebook and Instagram posts for free, and that would be using Facebook directly. I'm also going to take you on to the Hootsuite platform and share with you. Hootsuite also comes highly recommended, and they have incredible learning academy of how things work online in social media. So highly recommend Hootsuite as well. Creating and planning posts. You want to create a content planner for yourself. You don't need anything fancy. I would just use Word or Excel. Use a free design application like Canva. I will take you through it shortly. Use the post scheduler. Facebook is for free. Use product related hashtags. You can also use local influencers for your marketing. Promote your hero product, boost posts and videos. Remember that visibility is really important. So share to stories, always include a call to action, and also make use of content repurposing and creating an online community surrounding your products using relatable content. So for content repurposing, which is also known as user generated content, it basically just means that you have taken a high performing post from a similar page to yours or a relevant page to yours, be it a person or a business, and you have shared it to your business page with a shout out to where it's come from and a reason for why you've shared it. But the power and the credibility of that post, if it's had a lot of high traction, will do the same on your page. It will attract a lot of interest. So that's something that we do occasionally if we find something that is appropriate to share with our following. Content ideas, you might want to think about an introductory post, intros to your business, coming soon, teaser content, product sales content. Remember to keep it 80-20. So it should be 20% sales and 80% informational. Customer reviews, you can include posts and videos from customers. Video demo content, you can include products and services, unpackings, unwrappings, that sort of thing, how to use the product or the service that you offer, Again, content repurposing, create engaging content and ask questions, have announcements about new ventures, things coming in the future, do some unwrappings, unboxing, that sort of thing, as well as inspiration, aspiration, motivation, but keep it light-hearted, not too heavy. And you can also include answers to frequently asked questions, as well as unique selling points. These are our top social media apps, and I have broken them into little groups that make sense to me. TikTok is more for the younger people, the younger teenagers and young adults, or people who are older are really enjoying TikTok for the sense of humor. They can just go and relax and watch all of their humor. Twitter is predominantly for influencers. It is 60% male. It is also very US centric, but they do have some very successful e-commerce platforms on Twitter, which is interesting to find, and people use it more like a customer support tool when it comes to Twitter for e-commerce. Instagram represents new money. That will be your adult in their sort of mid 20s till about the age of 38, 39. And obviously in the latter part of the 30s, you will start finding people who have significantly more money but not quite established. Generally speaking, it will be new money on Instagram because there's quite a lot of, generally speaking, the older people, the middle-aged people are on Facebook, and we would categorize them as having old money. This is a nice article that I found that I wanted to share with you. And Facebook has put together some super cool templates that are for free that you can use for posting. So I'm going to share that with you now. Successful posts need not be complicated. That is with compliments of Facebook. Really like that. Okay, and then obviously there's also an introduction to email marketing using MailChimp, and we will go for a brief walk through that as well. MailChimp helps small businesses do big things with the right tools and guidance every step of the way. PPC is referred to as pay per click. That is the acronym for Google's pay per click. It is a marketing strategy which allows an advertiser to place an advertisement on Google, which will appear when a potential customer searches a keyword related to the ad. If the ad is clicked, the advertiser will pay a per click rate for this advertisement to be featured. It's really important here that we complete the groundwork, homework, research, and framework first before placing ads. Please do not just go and place ads without doing your homework first. There are a few things that need to be in place before you put ads together. WhatsApp for Business is also really, really important. Why businesses choose WhatsApp. Meet customers on their terms. And it's an incredible app. We're going to go through it now. Essentially, more than 2 billion people in over 180 countries use WhatsApp to stay in touch with friends and family anytime and anywhere. WhatsApp is free and offers simple, secure, reliable messaging and calling. And that's why it makes so much sense to be chatting with your customers online using WhatsApp. And we do very, very well with our WhatsApp for Business tool. Remember that it takes 10,000 hours to make a master, and that practice makes permanent. So be patient with yourselves. Learning how to market your online shop, it's not complicated, but it will not happen overnight. So you really do need to practice caution, make sure that you understand what it is that you are doing. Otherwise, you will start losing a lot of money. And just be gentle with yourself. There are some techniques, and it's only just through practice that you will understand more and more how to do things. And just to remind yourself that growing your business is not going to happen overnight. Otherwise, everybody would be doing the same thing. Just to go through some of the subscriptions that we offer at Ready Made Stores, we have a subscription called the Ready Made Mentor for $3.99 a month. It's hosted by myself. It works out to 20 Rand a day, and it includes daily motivation and support, operations, fulfillment tasks, tips and tricks, lesson of the day and live examples, digital marketing reminders, tasks and tips, social media reminders, tasks, tips and tricks, online advertising tasks, tips and tricks. And essentially it's what I'm doing in my own online shop every single day, which I share with you, and it helps with the discipline of understanding what needs to be done. We then have a level 1 and a level 2 digital marketing webinar series, including 8 webinars of each, working out to 170 per webinar, which is exceptional value for money. L1 level 1 includes social media foundation and the framework, marketing on Facebook, marketing on Instagram, marketing on Google Places, Google My Business, marketing on Twitter, TikTok, email marketing using MailChimp, as well as WhatsApp Messenger marketing, and so much more. You can also cancel any time. The level 2, which would be our advanced level, works out to 195 per webinar and includes Facebook and Instagram Advanced, Google AdWords and Google Shopping, the interpretation of analytics, metrics, and insights, affiliate referral, influencer and ambassador marketing, SEO blogging, vlogging, and independent customer reviews, as well as YouTube, and a last session where we go through live demos, recap, fraud, group coaching, etc. So that is the end of our theory. Now I want to just go and show you a few other walkthroughs. There's some nice current up-to-date information for you. It has all the different trends. And then here you have resources like I was telling you about, and it has all the different courses that you can do in certifications, getting started with social commerce, what's up for customer care, take the social advantage, 5 ways Hootsuite. So there's just so much in here you can do. And then of course, these are their plans, and they have a free one. Do have a free limited plan. So you can try that to see how you go. Value for money, and of course, all of their courses and certifications, which I see can actually improve. They ask for this in some jobs as well. That is all there for you. So there's all of the resources. And then they also have courses and certification. That's all there, really handy. Okay, and then Canva. Here they have all the different templates within Canva: social media, personal, business, marketing, education, and trending. That's quite cool. So all of the trending templates are over here. And on social media, you can use Instagram stories, Instagram posts, Facebook covers, and so on. LinkedIn banners. Personal, you'd have invitations, cards, resumes, etc. Under business, you have all of those, marketing, education, etc., etc. They also have a wonderful learning portal, and you can also go and do courses on there. And they also have a free subscription. We have a pro subscription, which I think is around 230 Rand a month, and it is well worth every penny, because my colleague is in there all day, every day, doing things within Canva for our business. A little bit about the WhatsApp Business app. You can create your own catalog, quick replies, so message more, work less with quick replies. You can be seen with a business profile, create a business profile with helpful information for your customers, like your address, business description, email address, and website. You can stay organized with labels, organize your contacts or chats with labels so you can easily find them again. Automated responses. Set an away message when you are unable to answer so your customers know when to expect a response. You can also create a greeting message to introduce your customers to your business. There's all of the features, stories, and so on. And you can download it for Mac, Android, or iPhone. That's really, really handy. WhatsApp Business is free to download and was built with a small business owner in mind. The app makes it easy to personally connect with your customers, highlight your products and services, and answer their questions throughout their shopping experience. Create a catalog to showcase your products and services, and use special tools to automate, sort, and quickly respond to messages. So what's quite interesting is that WhatsApp can also help medium and large businesses provide customer support and deliver important notifications to customers. And there you can learn more. Very, very powerful tool. Highly recommended. We do a lot of business, a lot of chatting with customers, and reassuring them using WhatsApp for business. And finally, I'm going to show you email marketing using MailChimp, which is this fabulous tech tool. I love how user-friendly it is. I love the layout. It's simple. I love the user interface. I love the whole journey about MailChimp. We don't use it. We use Zoho Campaign. I think that's what it's called. So it's part of that other membership I was telling you about. And here you have all of the pricing. They will charge you based on the email addresses that you have. And they also have a free membership if you want to maybe touch base and just get a feel for how you're finding MailChimp. Here they have websites, online stores, appointment scheduling, market your business using email, landing pages, digital ads, or social media. You can use their features for audience management, segmentation, behavioral targeting. They have creative tools like thousands and thousands of templates, a creative assistant, dynamic content, and also a subject line helper. Can you believe it? And then, of course, the marketing automation when you are setting up automated emails that are firing off when people have not completed a sale, etc., as well as insights and analytics. So that really is a very, very quick and speedy, but quite a full presentation about digital marketing and online advertising at a super high level. You have some great links to keep for further reading, for further research. Really, really handy to have. And you are welcome now to ask me any questions. I will be here for the next 5 to 10 minutes asking questions, and you can give me some feedback. I hope this session was helpful to you. Obviously, there's quite a lot to fit in for an hour, but it gives you an idea of what we would unpack in L1 and L2 with our other webinars at an intermediate and an advanced level. So thank you for joining me this evening. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. If you want to unpack your shop, then I will do that with you next Tuesday, something very different to what we did this evening. It will give you a good indication of how to get started with your online shop. Thank you very much, everybody. And you are welcome to leave the webinar or hang around and ask me some questions.